He was about to introduce the video.
I'm not about to introduce the video. I'm just waiting for you to do your thing. You know.
Woo, all right.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another amazing video in the farm. My name is Salimo Wakilimo, young, sexy and farming, and I'm happy to say that today we have an amazing guest about to crunch our mbogo apple.
I feel like anyone who wants to interview me needs to bring me to a farm that I'll be able to crunch something. Wow. What a good day. I hope that's what we'll be doing. Then we'll close the chapter.
That's it. The video ends there. We are not even continuing this video anymore. We are done.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I am very fine.
It's been long.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Since you crunched an apple or since you saw me.
I guess she doesn't know the quote. Food over women. So since I crunched apples. No, you. I'm sorry. Anyway, it's good to see you. I mean, it's good to see young, sexy farmers. I mean, we are making agriculture sexy now.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Thank you so much. You come to Kenya, you crunch an apple right from the farm.
Yeah.
This apple can make vinegar. We can do concentrate. We can do apple juice.
Interesting.
And that we are allowed to do anytime. Now, this is it. You're from the West Africa.
Yeah.
Ghana. Ghana is the second largest producer
of cocoa.
Oh,
how do you know?
Because you remember history. We used to do history and we used to say, Cocoa, Accra in Ghana. Cocoa, Accra in Ghana.
Wow. Listen, so many Ghanaians don't even know that we are the second largest producer of cocoa. And you are learning that.
Yeah.
I should have brought you some cocoa. But don't worry, we are in Wambogo farm.
Don't worry, I'll come to...
Welcome. Have you tasted cocoa before?
Not raw, but I've done chocolate.
You've done chocolate?
I've done drinking chocolate.
Let me tell you something you don't know. Actually have chocolate hidden in here. Wambogo apples also produce chocolate.
Ah, please.
What do you mean, please? Look closer.
No, this is not. Come on.
Look closer now. Is that a chocolate? From the apple tree. only in Wambogo farms where miracles happen. Is that a chocolate?
It is.
Thank you. I got it from the Wambogo. So make sure you buy Wambogo apples where you get apples and chocolate as bonus.
Wait a minute.
Wow. Oh, now you see. I was not lying.
Oh, you were not lying.
No. See, show them the chocolate.
Yeah, it's true, by the way. It's actually very true. This gentleman is called Wode Maya.
Yes.
The village boy.
Yeah.
Who has traversed all the countries in this Africa.
You try, but it's so hard. I can't wait to finish all of them.
You can't wait.
But it's my goal that one day I'll be able to travel every African country without a visa. The visas are so annoying. And I don't know why we still have the African Union. 61 years after its formation, Africans still travel with a visa.
Yeah.
I don't know what they do there. But if I ever get a chance, I will shut down that entity. Because I don't get it.
I don't know why I have to go to Ghana and I have to get a visa.
It doesn't make sense.
A visa.
It doesn't make sense.
We are same. We are same people. It's Africa. It's the same continent.
The craziest thing is that African Union was even established before European Union.
Oh, you're right.
They got that concept of European Union from African Union. But when you go to Europe with one visa, you can go through every corner of Europe.
Yes.
Where in Ghana, if I have the visa for Cote d'Ivoire, I cannot even go to Togo with the visa of Cote d'Ivoire. And it's a shame that after 60 years of independence, the borders that were created by the colonizers, we are now protecting the colonizers' legacy. How dumb are we as Africans? I'm saying we because I'm part of it. And that's why we are talking about it, and it's about time. We have independence, right?
Yes, we have all of us. Actually, every African country has independent now.
Do you think we are really independent?
We are not.
Thank you.
We still depend on so much. Actually, listen, why you as Ghanaian, you're not independent. This chocolate is manufactured in Kenya.
Okay.
Processed and manufactured.
Where did you get
another
a cocoa?
one.
From
Relax,
Ghana?
exactly.
From Ghana?
And then guess what? The other one is, there is another one that is manufactured in Europe.
Okay.
And guess what? We don't produce cocoa, but you guys eat this chocolate as an end product. And you guys are not allowed to process your own cocoa. Actually, you are a father, you are a son of a farmer.
Yeah.
A farmer who have how many acres of
50
cocoa?
acres.
50 acres of cocoa. But you cannot be allowed to process chocolate. Chocolate for your girlfriend. Chocolate for your wife. Chocolate for your...
It's sad, you know?
Exactly.
That's the colonizer's legacy. And it's been protected.
And you know, the same way, we export coffee and then we are brought the end product. We import the same end product.
Oh, same happens to you guys?
Yes. It's a mentality in African countries that doesn't make sense.
I thought it was just Ghana.
No.
Oh, so with your coffee and your tea,
yes,
you have to
export, and then for us we bring back the final product, the Nescafe, the whatever we use.
Who determine the price?
The
oh, Lord.
Importers. It's not the exporters. It's not us who are bringing it in, who are buying it. It's the seller who is the exporter. The same way, when this chocolate comes to your shelves, you guys don't determine the price.
No.
We Kenyans determine the price. Yet when we were buying, the government determined your price when they were buying from you.
It doesn't make sense, you know. I didn't know this. So my father left us a 50-acre cocoa farm. And I was like, that's a good legacy that my father left behind. But as a young man who has been to school and coming back, value addition was so important to me.
Yes.
So I asked my brothers, hey, our father is no more. This is a property that he left behind. Can we start processing? And then my brother is like, how old are you again? And I'm like, what do you mean? So my brother is like, go read that if you ever touch this cocoa and say that you're going to process the cocoa yourself, you'll be arrested.
It's actually a policy.
In my own country. So I'm just going to be honest with you. There are people who are producing chocolate in Ghana, but they are buying the cocoa illegally.
Okay.
So some buy, let's say they will buy a bag from the government and then buy like 10 bags from the farmers, but it's a low key, like more like underground kind of thing. But if you're talking about the law, the cocoa that you planted,
you cannot process it.
You can't. You have to send it to government and go and buy it back from the government. Okay,
thank God that for Kenya, it's not a policy for you not to process your own coffee or to process your own tea. You can actually do that. There are people who do that privately. It's not, just that it's too expensive. So the cost around it is, I'd rather just sell it and let them do the processing. You see? Now, let me tell you something. And this is a history that Mr. Wambogo, the founder of Wambogo Apple, has. They uprooted coffee to do this because giving government our coffee to export didn't make sense financially. You guys, the reason why chocolate is so expensive is because we don't have enough raw materials. Because you guys are not producing enough cocoa for us. What is happening? Are you guys cutting trees?
We've been, exporting a lot, but the farmers felt cheated. The farmers felt not appreciated. So what they did was they started selling their cocoa trees, like the land, because we have Chinese or individuals that found out gold in the land. So when an investor comes and say, hey, how much can I buy your cocoa farm? You sell it to them. And then that is even more money. So because the farmers can now boast of a house. Because the prices that you sell the cocoa to them, they can't buy a house, they can't buy a car. So at the end of the day,
then they cut trees,
they cut
and they start
everything.
mining.
They cut everything. So now, if you go to Ghana, I hate to say this, but if you go to Ghana, most of our water bodies are being destroyed because of illegal mining. And the illegal mining are actually cutting down. It was actually in the news that the government had to try so hard to fight it back. It was that terrible. And that's why even I think because of that, the government had to increase the prices of the cocoa. I forgot the percentage so that like the farmers can continue farming.
Oh, they stop selling to the private
Yeah,
Chinese
so they
people who want to
increase.
do illegal mining.
Yeah, so they sell the land because beneath the land there is gold. Do you understand?
Yes.
So Ghana is Gold Coast. There's gold everywhere. So why would I plant this and make peanuts instead of mining for gold to make more money? So hence the cutting down of cocoa trees. So if you saw the news, it was all over the place. You can check the internet, you know what I'm talking about. But a big shout out to the government. They recently decided to add more
Some
money
percentage to the farmers.
appreciate the farmers. So now I think people are now back to their farming and stuff. Yeah.
Guys, why is Africa the same? Why is African countries the same? We are doing the same thing. Man, imagine if I'm able to, I'm an African, I'm able to eat a chocolate that was processed in the country, yet we don't produce that chocolate. We don't produce cocoa, the raw product, the raw material for it. But then these guys who produce it are here and they cannot process it.
Yeah. They cannot process it.
Like,
I'm processing the apples on the farm. I'm processing apples on the farm. But I want you all to do you know Bob Marley's Redemption song? Mm-hmm. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. You see, it's just us.
Yes.
It's just us. See, whatever you're talking about, if one African leader decide that today, can we all come together and start trading together?
Yes.
Let's remove all these borders and start doing business together. See, Kenya got milk. Yes. Ghana got cocoa. Chocolates goes with milk and what? Exactly. So let's talk about Kenya is so cold. Ghana is so hot. So which means that the cocoa needs to come here. Can we have the chocolate production here? When you produce it, now tax free. Exactly. You bring it to me, I buy from you. See, the policies are there. I mean, even as a young man who travels within the continent can see it. But the people that are leading us are so blind. Yeah. It's not like they are blind. It's about time for them to emancipate themselves from mental slavery. Oof. I mean, we have our independence. I agree. And I love how Malema is fighting for economic freedom. Yeah. Because economic freedom is the only thing that will set an African man free. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Like, I went to a textile shop in Ghana, and they're like, their biggest market is Kenya. Okay. Yeah. But they can't bring the materials here. Oh, here directly. It has to be government. That then I don't know where because it takes when it comes here, the amount of money they have to pay is even more than the amount of money they use to produce the textile itself.
Do you know what? I think the reason why all other countries outside this continent do not want us to unite is because they know the amount of power we have if we unite.
See, if countries are preventing you from uniting, what is preventing you from uniting? Yeah. That's what I don't get it. Yeah. What? See, we have our tribal issues within our various countries, but it's about time for us to see a Nigerian as an African, a Ghanaian as an African, a Kenyan as an African. See, I always tell people, if I ever get opportunity to rule any country someday, my ministers will not be from Ghana. No. Because I have been to Kenya and I've seen how good Kenyans are in terms of farming. I've seen how good, when it comes to Nigeria, industries, building of industries. When it comes to hospitality, Kenya. When I go, you pick all those people and be like, hey, bring that model. Let's build one country and let's take it to another places on the continent. It's as simple as that. But at it stands right now, each one for himself.
God
God for us all. God for us all. You know, it's just sad. You know, I mean, even with the videos that I do, like when I met Kate. I didn't know Kate. Kate didn't know me anywhere.
Yeah.
I just found out what Kate is doing, and I'm like, hey, that's incredible. Even when I came, she was like, who is this guy? I don't care. I mean, I don't care. For me,
I wish you guys can hear that story.
Yeah, who is this guy? I was just here. I was even walking barefooted when I filmed the video with Kate.
Yes.
She was like, won't you wear shoes? I'm like, I'm a farmer. So I put my feet on the ground just doing the videos. And when I finished the video in Ghana,
yes,
I saw orders from Ghana. People were like, can I get Wambugu? I saw Zimbabwe.
Yes.
You know, this is taking a product from Kenya to other part of Africa. I was in Barbados. And I met a woman, an old woman. He said, Maya, I saw your video, and this is the only legacy that I want to leave behind for my kids by growing Wambugu apples in Barbados. And I didn't even know this woman.
No.
She met my wife first, and then my wife introduced herself as she's from Kenya. So, I watched one Ghana guy who I love him so much, and the woman didn't know I was around.
Okay.
So my wife came to call me that I want to surprise. I got to the woman started crying when she saw him for the first time. And she's like, this is the legacy. So
I want to leave for my children.
Us trying to connect Africans, we don't get the support. We don't get the support anywhere.
Let me tell you, actually the support is not only in Africa. This Wambugu apple is a Kenyan apple. Do you know how much Kate have struggled in her own country? Tell me, Kenyans, how many Kenyans, leave alone knowing, leave alone planting, know about Wambugu apple? You still want to go to the market and pick that other apple up. Yet you can plant an apple in your own house, in your own home. Man, what is happening if you can't support your own? Now, Kate is all over the world, but you as an individual have seen and felt about it, but doesn't even think about it. And you have a land.
Kate is a prophet in Kenya. And you know that statement? you know that statement? So go ahead.
A prophet is not
Thank you.
appreciated.
No, it's like that, and you don't have to fight it.
Yeah, you don't have to.
You know, it's something that I've come to understand. See, I've been to different countries. When I get there, leaders, everybody wants to have a piece of you, yeah?
Yes.
But as soon as you touch it up in your own country, who is this guy? So get used to it. You see, like yesterday, I came and then I found people dancing for me, and I'm like,
traditional dancers.
See, these people are dancing for me in Ghana. I tried get out. I tried get out. So it is what it is. But I'm just hoping that Africans will start supporting Africans.
Yes.
That is the way to go.
Yes.
It's only Africans that can build Africa. I always tell the leaders of Africa, listen to me. I'm a young man, and I'm telling you that you got no friends anywhere.
Yep.
Don't think that China is your friend.
No.
Don't think that America is your friend.
No.
Now I think we are even trying to trade with Russia, thinking that Russia is our friend. Africa got no friends anywhere.
No.
It's about time for Africans to know that it's only us
that can be friends to us. And until we unite, that is when our power will be felt. Independence in terms of independently staying as a country in a continent is not helping us. And that's true.
Africa is not a continent.
It's a country.
Thank you.
Whew. Women before?
Food over women. Any day, any time.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this amazing segment. Again, women are good, but food fast.
I'm so glad you're learning.
And that's okay. But thank you for watching. But a reminder that Africa is not a continent. Africa is a country. And until we unite, that is when our power will be felt. It's not good for us to process to process chocolate when we actually import cocoa from our next neighboring country, Ghana, yet for them they cannot process it? Well, it's time for us to change. It's time for a transformation. I hope soon that happens. Thank you so much for watching Agriculture Made Attractive. My name is Salimo Wakilimo, young, sexy, and farming. Thank you for joining.